A lot of people are going to use Hawk Tua. Don't be that guy. Can I encourage you right now? I'm giving you over 100 names. You do not need to be the guy in your league that's rocking with the name Hawk Tua. You're better than that, okay? You are better than that, okay? We're better than that. The amount of research that went into this video is almost overwhelming. Hours, days, weeks of research trying to find the best fantasy football team name for 2024. In today's video, we're gonna have over 100 names for you to choose from this year. I'm gonna split this video into 3 segments. The first one is the best rookie team names. The second one is just general players who are already in the NFL. And the third one, which there'll be times below, is going to be submissions from our community. Okay, so let's start by tier ranking the best team names if you own a rookie for the 2024 season. As we go through, I'm gonna rank them from S tier to F tier. First one is Brock Blocked. Makes sense, right? Because blocked, right? Hopefully you understand. It's classy, it's simple, it's only 2 words, and it means business. So we'll put that in the B tier. Call Me Maybe. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When that song came out from Carly Rae Jepsen, I wanted to stop listening to music for the rest of my life. So that's why this is so low for me. But if you're a Carly Rae Jepsen fan or whatever her name is, then go crazy with the Call Me Maybes. The other one for Drake May is It's Gonna Be May. All right, NSYNC. Anybody a little NSYNC fans out there? You know, I don't dislike NSYNC as much as Carly Rae Jepsen. So that's why It's Gonna Be May is a little bit higher. The next one I think is absolutely fantastic when I heard it. How about a little bit of Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay? A little bit of Marvin Gaye, Chardonnay. So that's absolutely fantastic. I love it. I mean, obviously you're going to have to handcuff, you know, grab the handcuff in Chardonnay, but that's maybe like the silkiest, smoothest one. In fact, I think I'm going to put it in S tier for now. Okay, how about some Malik Neighbors ones? First one is Like a Neighbors. So Like a Good Neighbor, State Farm is there, right? I think that's the overall direction people are thinking of. There's another one here, Love Thy Neighbors. So Love Thy Neighbors is good because if you get Jordan Love and Malik Neighbors, you can combine them. But what I've done in a Dynasty League is the Holy Trinity, the big 3, which is Jordan Love, Malik Neighbors, and y'all ready for this? Jahmyr Gibbs. And you can combine them by saying Gibbs Thy Neighbors Love. Okay? I mean, maybe I'm going over top here. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I do think it's a little wordy, but I thought it was pretty smart. The other one that you could look at is Hi Diddly Ho Neighbors, if you're a Simpson fan, right? That could work. How about J. Cole? Any J. Cole fans out there? Because neighbors think I'm selling dope. I mean, okay, it's classy. I like it. Okay, the next one. How about Hooked on Bo Nix? Hooked on Phonics, Hooked on Bo Nix. You get the idea. Hopefully you get the idea. Another Bo Nix one. How about, let me get some of that Big Nix energy. We're rocking with some Big Nix energy here. Hey, maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Next one we've got is Rome Wasn't Built in a Day. And I think a lot of people are going to use Rome wasn't built in one day, but can I offer you a better suggestion? If you're going to draft Rome Odunze, how about you also draft Zay Flowers and you rock with Rome Wasn't Built in One Zay? Oh my gosh. Silky smooth, straight off the tongue, and it sounds nice. Talk nice to me here. All right, another option with Rome Odunze. How about All Throws Lead to Rome? Beautiful, classy, some historical context there. We like it. A lot of people are going to be using this one. Penix Rising. If you're going to do a Michael Penix themed fantasy team name, the one that I found that I thought was the funniest is Blank Likes Penix. Penix, excuse me. And I'll explain this, okay? Essentially, every week, you're going to change that blank to your opponent's team name. So let's say you're facing Johnny Joe this week. Well, your team name now is Johnny Joe Likes Penix. Well, maybe next week, it's Johnny Tsunami. Well, Johnny Tsunami likes Penix. You get the idea. It's mental warfare. Before you even step on the field, your players step on the field to get a target or a fantasy point, you're already in their head. And that's an advantage that you cannot overlook. All right. This one might be a little bit inappropriate, so I'm sorry if there's any children out there. Don't look up what this means. But Pukaki. Pukaki, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to sit here and explain Pukaki. I'm just going to leave that one. And also another one that's wildly inappropriate. And by the way, I didn't come up with all these. A lot of these was just compiled. So consider me just someone, you know, the messenger at this point. But how about Uncle Drake touched my cousin's penis? I mean, like, I'm so sorry. Why is that an F tier? Because I feel dirty even telling you that that's an option out there for you. Like, who's even coming up with this stuff? I don't know, but people are coming up with it. How about a little Caleb Williams action, okay? I've heard Caleb Thrilliams. I don't mind it. It's 2 words. It's very easy to say. How about Williams Racing if you're a Formula One fan? Okay, a little classy there. However, if you're going to have Caleb Williams on your team, by far the best name that you can choose for him, how about Lasan Al-Khalib? All right, anybody know Dune out there? Lasan Al-Khalib. So that could work really well for you. Another one that I really, really love is Marvin's Room. Shout out to any Drake fans out there. Yeah, it's not looking good for Drake right now, but that's a very clean name, and the reference is on point if you grew up on Drake like me. All right, this is an S tier name in my opinion, and you have to combine the players of Breece Hall and Cooper Kupp. But if you're able to combine Breece and Cooper Kupp, you can get Breecy's Pieces Peanut Butter Cups. I mean, beautiful art. It's like molasses flowing out your mouth right there. Absolutely prime. Another option you've got, I doubt many people are going to be drafting this player, but how about Too Legit to Quit, right? Too Legit to Quit. Now, is it Leggett or Leggett? I don't know, but either way, that one works really, really well. Any Star Wars fans out there, if you draft Ben Sinnott, I am the Sinnott, right? That could be an option for you. A couple other names we got. How about Golden Bowers Showers? Again, if you're going to be drafting Brock Bowers, another good option. Are there any fans out there of, Katniss Everdeen? May the odds ever be in your favor is an option for Drake May. Any other Formula One fans out there? Because you could do Alfa Romeo with Roma Dunze. And what I think is the absolute best name, and I realize that this isn't part of the rookies, but I just wanted to highlight it on its own. I think it's brilliant because Jason's not a rookie. I get it. But how about Jesus Christ? It's JSN Bourne. I mean, that is incredible. Incredible movie. Incredible reference. There's just so many elements coming together. It's like that Ratatouille movie where he tries cheese and strawberries for the first time. It's beautiful. It's art. It's fantastic. Okay, let's move on to players that are already in the NFL and have played outside of JSN. But here are some names based off the quarterback position. Okay, the Bryce is right for Bryce Young. One of my absolute favorites this year is Stroudy with a chance of deep balls. Perfect. Tua Infinity and beyond. Sherlock Mahomes, chilling with Mahomes. A new one for any of the boys fans out there. Mahomelander. That is simple. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Anybody who likes SpongeBob, no, this is Patrick. Lawrence in Order, Hit Me With Your Prescott. Hurts So Good, Kissing Cousins, and Gloria Stafford's Party in the USA. That one I thought was pretty clever. Dak in a Box, that's a classic. Geno 911, if you know Reno 911. How about this one, relatively new? 99 Problems, but A Rich Ant 1. If you're rocking with Anthony Richardson this year, that could be your team name. Or Kyler the Creator, aka like Tyler the Creator, just a little spin on it. All right, moving on to the running back position. Some classics in here, Bed Bath and Beyond, okay? That's a great option for you. To Infinity and Beyond. And by the way, if you have Tua tags, you can combine those names, Tua Infinity and Beyond, right? A little Jahmyr Gibbs action here. Gibbs and you shall receive. Baby back Gibbs, baby back ribs. I want my baby back. You know the deal. How about Let James Cook? Let James Cook. I like that one a lot. It's Miller time if Kendre Miller breaks out. How about some Devon Achane action here? Django A-Chained, I thought was brilliant. To Infinity and Devon. That actually sounds even better than To Infinity and Beyond. One of my favorites here, Devon A-Train. Perfect. Again, a boys reference. I like the boys, obviously. Breece Lightning, Better Call Hall. Any Better Call Sauls fans out there? Just finished the show myself. I'm so sad. There's a void in my life now that I don't have Better Call Saul. Haul So Hard, Catalina Wine Mixer. Pow! Pow! It's the Catalina Wine Mixer. You know, that's a classic. Help Me, Obi Kwan. So that's for Saquon. Even Stevenson, Instant Kamara, giving me a chub. I mean, I'm not going to explain some of these. I'm just Ken, you know, from Barbie, if anyone out there wants to rep it. Kenneth Walker, Texas Ranger. If we got anybody who's on the Kendrick Lamar side of the beef, then you can name your team Not Like Gus. They not like Gus. They not like Gus. Okay, maybe you draft Gus Edwards. Pacheco yourself before you wreck yourself. Very wordy, but extremely fun to say. And then even Stevenson. Going on to the wide receiver position. Really love this one. I'm sorry, Smith Jackson. All right, as in Jackson Smith and Jigba. Addison and Wonderland. April showers bring Zay flowers. I mean, I'm hitting y'all with straight heat right now. Can you hit a like button for me? And also, by the way, comment down below your best team name. I want this to be like a place for us to compile everyone's ideas. Amon A Mission for Amon-Ra. Can You Digs It? Stairway to Heavens for Mike Evans. Drake It Till You Make It for Drake London. 24 Garrett Magic for Garrett Wilson. Love this one right here. Nakua Matata for Puka Nakua. That is classy. The Lion King reference as well. Say My Name, Say My Name. This might be the dark horse best name of 2024. You ready? That's what Shaheed said. I mean, like that is pretty, you got to admit, that is pretty perfect. Mr. and Mrs. Devonta Smith, Ridley or Not, Here I Come, Olave Garden, and moving on to the tight end spot, Kelsey's wildest dream team. If you want to rock the Taylor Swift, I'm sorry for even bringing that. Kels 3PO is an option. How I Commit Your Mother, Committed to Winning. Hawk Tua, a lot of people are going to use Hawk Tua. Don't be that guy. Can I encourage you right now? I'm giving you over 100 names. You do not need to be the guy in your league that's rocking with the name Hawk Tua. You're better than that, okay? You are better than that, okay? We're better than that. How about Turd Ferguson? How about Princess McBride, the Porta Potty, and then a couple other options. We're going to move on to classic / pop culture, a combination of these references that I really like. Joe Buck yourself, all right? We all know Joe Buck, the announcer. How about Prestige Worldwide? If you guys know Prestige Worldwide, obviously Will Ferrell is hilarious. Shake and Bake from one of the best movies of all time, Talladega Nights. A little bit of shake and bake. If you know, you know. Show Me Your TDs is a classic. Blockbusters is a team name that I've used for a long time in a league where I make a ton of trades. Every time a trade goes down, Blockbuster. So, you know, we got the Blockbuster logo. If you want to rock with that. How about a reference to The Other Guys, incredible movie, Dirty Mike and the Boys. I know some of my friends use that in a league. If you're a fan of the series Breaking Bad, Los Pollos Hermanos. If you're a fan of I Think You Should Leave, 55 touchdowns, 55 waivers, 55 wins, right? Get a little creative there. If you're a fan of The Office, you can say I'm the assistant to the fantasy manager, or Scott's Tots. And the last one here is Itty Bitty Touchdown Committee. If you know, you know. And the last thing we'll do is look at the community's submissions. These are all the submissions from the community. I asked them to submit a document. So here's what they got. And I'm looking at this for the first time myself. Like a Good Neighbor. So we did talk about that. Won't You Be My Neighbors? Micro Penix is one we did not cover. Your Mom's Your Dad. That definitely sounds like an English person. Falk Off. Glock Purdy. Glock Purdy is definitely nice. Daniel Jones. If you know the reference from Malik Neighbors, then that is the perfect one. The Jamario Bros is an option. That's a classic. Neighborhood Hero. Okay, that's a good one too. Sun God's Angels. Here's a bunch of options. Hawk Tua, Joe Buck yourself. Waiver Wire Jesus looks good on paper. Menage Tua. Menage Tua, right? You know, you get the reference, hopefully. And then Open Pit Brisket with Melton Colby cheese. I do not understand this one. But anyway. Okay, guys. We just went through over 100 fantasy team names. What is your favorite? I am hoping I've given you the inspiration to pick the right team name And I'm hoping you guys can tell me down below any of the best ones that I missed. Look through the comments, like the best ones that people have added as well. Let's make this just a resource for anyone to find a team name for 2024. So you can be that guy in your league where you update your team name. It's like, oh, that guy just updated his team name. That's clean. I like that. That sounds nice. It's just, you know, mental warfare, trying to get into the head of your opponent before you even step onto the field. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Do a favor, hit the like button. We'll see you soon. And all love. Now that those idiots are done talking, who needs some rankings?
Hell yeah, I need some rankings.
Then use promo code LAND, LAND, for 30% off any membership at flockfantasy.com.
Oh.